Hello. In this series of videos, I'd like to show you some resistance bands exercises that you can do simply at home. I recommend you buy a pack of these bands. They come in a pack. You can buy them on most online retail sites, your Amazons and eBays and stuff like that. Whole pack should set you between £8 and £15, so they're not expensive. As you can see, you get 5 bands in a pack. They're all various resistances, depending on how strong you are. For those that haven't got a very good hand grip, you can buy bands like this, which you can just wrap round your hand to do the exercises. But in one of these packs, you do get a couple of handles. You also get these cuffs as well that you can attach with the carabiners that come with it, and the cuffs can just be tightened either around your wrist, or those that you can use your legs. You can do some leg exercises. You also get some furniture protectors, so you can do these indoors by hooking it around door handles, trapping it in a door. For trapping it in a door, it also comes with a strap like this with just a bit of foam on the end that you can throw over the top of a door. Obviously, it needs to be secure. The door needs to be able to shut on it. So you need to anchor your bands well. Okay, so to start off the exercises, best do a bit of a warm up first. Okay, to start the warm up, I recommend that you do some cardiovascular work. If you've got some room in your hallway, or if it's a lovely day like this, you can just do some wheeling around. Sort of try and do it for about 5 minutes. Get your heart rate up and loosen your joints off. Okay, so okay, if you haven't got the room indoors, a bit tight for space, you can always do some hand rolls backwards and forwards. Okay, simulated swimming, anything. Just as long as you're raising your heart rate for about 5 minutes will do. Okay, we can start off with just doing some general loosening exercises, getting them joints working, lubricated up. Okay, and do some windmills, a few backwards, a few forwards, same with the other arm. Okay, couple of nice big shoulder rolls, forwards, arm up and over. Try and get the full range that you can. So as I said, I'm going to set up out here today. It's a lovely day, so you can do these exercises indoors. I've just got this post in the garden that I'll put a tyre wrap round and a carabiner, so I'll just attach this. Okay, so the first one, I'm going to be doing a reverse high chest press. So because I haven't got a strap on or I've got the balance, I'm just going to be doing it one-handed. So I'm going to do 10 on one arm, and then 10 on the other arm. Okay, so then go back to the other arm and complete by doing 3 sets of 10 on each arm. Next exercise, I want to be simulating reversing in a wheelchair. So I'm coming down low, I'm starting by the brake, and I'm going to pull the arm right the way back. Okay, try and keep the full range of the exercise. I'm going to be doing 3 lots of 10 on the other arm. If you can't get the full range of movement, you might have the band too tight, so you use a weaker band or just come a little bit closer. You need to be getting your arm right the way back. So then continue for a total of 3 sets on each arm. Okay, for the next set of exercises, you'll find that most exercises I show you, they're going to be one way, then the other. So most exercises are going to be a push and a pull. So make sure your chair's stable. Okay, so again, I'm going to be doing these one-handed. So one in each hand. Okay, make sure you haven't got the tension on so much that your wheelchair tips backwards to make sure you're secure. So I'm going to start off with 10 on this arm. And then 10 on the other arm. Now you need to make sure you're stable and secure. Always try to get your posture right, so straight up. Okay, continue that for 2 more sets on each arm. Total of 30 per arm. Okay, the next exercise, you can continue with the bands at the same position. Okay, so the next one is a front shoulder raise. So keeping your arm nice and straight. And switch to the other arm. And then continue, so you've done a total of 3 sets on each arm. Next exercise again, you can keep the bands fixed at the same position. This one, just a straight bicep curl you can do with a band. So keeping your arm nice and straight, bringing your palm upwards and just raising. Switch to the other side. And again, if you've got the balance, you can do both arms at the same time. Continue, so a total of 3 sets on each arm. Okay, that's a selection of exercises that I've shown you. There are plenty more that you can do. Some of the exercises that I've shown, if you're quite weak or you're recovering from an injury, you might find those exercises quite hard to do. So, for example, the tricep raise, a lot of you won't have triceps, but if you could just practice this movement and without the bands, you could increase your range of movement and your agility. Okay, so these exercises, you don't have to do every exercise. You could pick a few and put a routine together. I would recommend that you do these exercises 2 or 3 times a week. Maintain your shoulders. Alright, thank you for watching.